Good afternoon, boys and girls. Welcome to this afternoon's, 14th of July. 14th of July, what have we got? Looks like I've been drinking when I haven't. 14th of July, today in UK history. We'll have Stephen on at the end. I'll put him in, I promise. We'll put Stephen on at the end, alright? Just because he's feeling lonely. So get well soon, Stephen. Hope the leg's recovering. Right, so then, what we got today? We've got a station opening, which wasn't a station opening. So we've got a station opening that wasn't a station opening. I can't even read my own writing. Halton Heath. Those of you on the Southwestern Main Line may know Halton Heath. I don't, probably been through it at some point, but I don't know where it is or what it is. But originally it opened in 1916 because it was there for a cordite factory. But on this day in 1924, it became available to the general public. In other words, the security restrictions were lowered and the general public could now use it. Allegedly, it's still open. I'm guessing it's somewhere between Bournemouth and Weymouth, somewhere down there. Don't know. I'm sure somebody will tell me on this. I know it's in Dorset. So I know it's in Dorset, but apparently it's still open. On this day, 14th of July, 1975, the Beer Heights Light Railway, which is, of course, at Peakorama, opened to the general public. It's still there. It still runs. Peakorama's now gone, but the factory's still there, and I think Peakorama's still there, but it's not open to the public anymore. But the light railway does still run. I saw Andy do a video on it the other day. So there we go. Right, moving back in time to more my era, 1766. Yeah, I know. I'm old. We know this. We know this. The Grand Union Canal opened. Yes, it wasn't called the Grand Union Canal then. It didn't become the Grand Union Canal until 1929, in case people want to come at me. So Peaky Blinders got it wrong because they call it the Grand Union, and it wasn't called that apparently till 1929. I didn't know that. We learn something new every day. But the first stretch of it opened between London and Birmingham on this day in 1766. If you're French, today is Bastille Day. Happy Bastille Day, my French friends. Yes, that is a terrible accent. I don't care. It's my channel. If you don't like it, peace off. But anyway, today is 1789 is Bastille Day, and the Royal Navy obviously upped its security because it didn't quite know what was going to happen with the Bastille Day in France happening. So finally, now I've upset half my audience. In 1919, the return of the first ever transatlantic airship, the R-34, arrived back in Britain, having been across to New York and back. Arrived back into Britain, into Blighty, in 1919, just a year after the First World War. Of course, technology during the First World War had increased airships' capabilities and aircraft capabilities, and so aviation milestones were absolutely, roaring ahead with securing aircraft and transatlantic travel. So there we go. There are facts for the day. So come on then, Stephen. Let's have you. Catch you later. Have a great one. Safety.
Brian Bancroft's fact of the day.